Good morning, Bison Nation, and welcome back to another episode of Extra Innings, keeping up with the herd outside the park. I'm here today with Adam Jenkins, Sports Director of the Buckeye Valley Family YMCA, and we would like to thank you for coming on today. First question of the day. How did you start with this organization, and how did this come about? Did you get an email? Did you see a newspaper article? Like, what came about you coming here to Newark, Ohio, Pataskala, and working with the Ohio Bison?
Yeah, no, that's a great question, and it's actually one I get quite a bit. So I'm actually from this area originally. Graduated from Heath, so local kid in the area. Like most people in this area, the YMCA was instrumental to me. Played in a lot of the youth leagues. Started out really young, and then I actually one of my first jobs was with the Y. Started as a camp counselor, then I was one of the camp directors for the team program. Was down in Florida, living life down there. Didn't really see myself, moving back and taking a position like this. But my boss, Alan Sakuda, gave me a call. We discussed it, kind of went over and over on it. 5 years later, here I am in this position. So
I guess that's not too bad.
No, it's been great. It's been great. I love what I do. Very fortunate. So absolutely.
Yeah, it kind of bummed me though, leaving the nice warmth of Florida, coming back to Ohio.
Yeah, I miss the Florida weather, but all in all, I'm very, very happy to be home. Very, very happy to be here.
Yeah, we love to hear that. And then too, so how did you? So a few years ago, we had the Settlers and we had the Voodoo.
Yep.
So what came up with the idea of like, let's just make one. Let's get one organization, one team, one name, one brand.
Yeah. So again, that's one of those things where a lot of things went into it. A lot of people, were involved in this process. The biggest thing was we wanted an organization for our county that one we could be proud of, the community could kind of rally behind, but then kind of bring some of the local talent together. It was kind of a consolidation of resources, and players and stuff like that. Each program had a lot to offer, and we felt like kind of by combining the two, we could put a better product out there for the kids, the players, everybody. Trevor Donaldson with the Sellers and his entire board. My side with the Y and our programs, we just, a lot of meeting of the minds there, and all were able to come together for a collective cause. It's been a great partnership. It's really worked out well.
Yeah, we've had the Ohio Bison for now almost 2 years, correct?
Yeah, yep.
Yeah, and it's only going to continue to grow.
Yeah, and I mean, we're growing. We're growing at a rapid pace. I mean, we had, I believe it was 6 teams with Voodoo, and then Trevor had, I believe, somewhere similar. This past year we had 12 or 13. Now we're 14, 16, something like that. So seems that it's well received, and that's obviously what we're looking for inside the community.
Yeah, and then so we're looking at 2021 now. So what's the next goal? 5, 10 years from now, what is your goal to? Because the last 2 years we've seen nothing but growth.
Yeah.
So what are we looking at in our future?
Yeah, I mean, you get that a lot, right? Like people see growth, they experience growth, and they expect growth.
Yeah.
It's something. Our biggest thing is quality programming. We're trying to make sure that our coaches are great. We're trying to make sure the players are having a good experience, and retention rates. That's kind of what it comes down to. If you have someone that jumps in at a young age, you want them to be able to stay with you for a couple years. You hope that they want to be part of the Bison family for years to come. Our retention rates the last several years have been excellent, which is what's led to the growth, and that just really comes down to having a lot of great people inside the program, which we do. I mean, we have great coaches, great staff, individuals like George Robinson and Ronnie Dawson that help out with stuff. Just really exciting. We've done a really good job of kind of surrounding ourselves with the right people.
Yeah, and then too, it also helps that we have great staff at the YMCA. We have great parents that help us out with our kids. I mean, it's not, you can't look at it as one person's job. I mean, as a group, I know the saying of we're one big happy family. I mean,
sure,
we can't function. Everybody's got to function.
Yeah, you're exactly right, Will. And the biggest thing, like, it's kind of unfair, even like these questions, a lot of people want to credit to myself or Phil Hinthorn or whatever. And there's definitely people that play into that. I mean, even at the back half, we have staff at Don Edwards and Kiwanis, and like you said, at the Y, excuse me, that are just wonderful at what they do. They're very passionate. They do an excellent job, and we take a lot of pride in the people that are around us. And that, in my opinion, is what's led to the growth.
And two, I think that's one thing that sets us apart from other programs. Other programs, they do similar stuff to us. They work as hard as us. But I think the thing that sets us apart is just how strong of a community we have as a Bison family that just sets us apart from everybody.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. I mean, Licking County and the surrounding areas have been great to us as a whole. Our county is very passionate about it. We have people inside the community that aren't even involved in the program. They're just fans, that come out every night to support the college guys. They even come out for the youth guys, and that's excellent. We have wonderful sponsors, and you're right, the community support as a whole, from the youth level all the way through, is incredible. I mean, the outreach of support that we got when we started this, and then now to this day has been remarkable.
Yep. And then also, right now we're sitting at the middle of March or the middle of January right now. can you give us what's it going to look like this summer? Any insights or what to expect for this summer? It's slowly approaching.
Yeah, it is slowly approaching. So, we're past the first year. Everyone's kind of getting excited, gearing up. This is one of my favorite times of the year because, we're officially into baseball season, right? Like, snow's still flying, but we're inside here today at the factory. Baseballs will be hitting around later tonight. Inside, our two facilities, Don Edwards Park and Kiwanis, both went under some major renovations again this past fall, adding some really cool features. I think you guys talked on in the previous episode, the addition of the factory. Our facilities, they improve constantly every year, which is a true credit to the people inside the program. But then, as far as what you're saying, what to expect, I expect a lot of really great Bison baseball all summer long again.
And that's what we're all looking forward to.
That's the fun part about it. You kind of see a year or two's worth of work come to fruition in a short couple months.
Yeah. Well, before we head out today, we want to thank G&J Pepsi for all that they do. They are a big sponsor of the Bison program. They give us our muscle milk and our Gatorade Athlete Series, and it helps our players out. Our players love it. And also, we want to thank Adam for coming on the show today. It means a lot to have him here today, kind of give you, the fans, an insight of what to expect this summer. And from myself, from the Don Edwards staff, the YMCA staff, we are very much looking forward to seeing you this summer, and we are very excited for our youth programs and our collegiate team.
Thanks, Will.